Am I live? I think I'm live. Hello, if I am live. 1 second. Oh, I am live. Beautiful. It works again. Finally, we have my old setup back. You guys do not know how much I have struggled to get this setup to work again. And I have no idea if it sounds good. So I'm gonna need some feedback from you guys on how it sounds and all that stuff. But it does seem to be a bit laggy. Doesn't seem too bad. I'll mind the lag. Why is this bitrate so high again? 1 second. The bitrate is so high. My brother installed these bitrates and they're ridiculously high. 10,000? What fucking idiot puts it on 10,000? YouTube operates on like 2,500. Jesus Christ. There you go. I've changed that to 2,500. That should majorly mind the lag. My brother, this is my brother's PC again that I bought. He puts the bitrate on 10,000. Who the fuck puts bitrate, video bitrate for a stream on 10,000? What are you streaming over here? Is he trying to do a slow-mo over here? Jesus Christ. This may be a good PC. We're not gonna do 10,000 over here. Certainly not with this internet. Maybe that works on Twitch, I'm not sure. Definitely won't work on on YouTube. Big up predictions. Hello, Wim? No, sorry, Dasilt. Hello. Hello, all the same. How are you doing? Let me turn off the audio as well. Fuck's sake. Okay, I need to start doing this in my browser again, though, because it can be quite annoying, but yeah, I'm set up. Big up to Dasilt, always begging me up in chat here. Let me put this on live chat as well, so I can see any messages coming in. And we've got a Real fan in here, by the way, which is a bit surprising. That must be a Real Madrid fan, hoping Rayo Vallecano will win. Fair enough to the Real Madrid fans. Let me get the lineups open here as well and then we're off. My apologies for being a bit delayed and a bit scatterbrained, as I am right now. Give me a second. There you go. Yep, and I'll do the timer now and then we're off again. It took so long to get this timer to work again. It took so long. But I think it works now. We're about to find out. And 2, 1, there you go. Does this timer work? Finally, it works. I have had to work so fucking long. I spent an hour on getting more than an hour even, on getting this timer to work again. It was actually infuriating. It was very infuriating. This timer just did not want to cooperate whatsoever. Very annoying, isn't it? But yeah, we're off, and let's hope for some good football. If Barcelona win, they go top of the league. And Real Madrid can hold that, can't they? Hello, Rosa, hello, how are you? Ball down the right by Barcelona, it's not a particularly good ball. Now, ball thrown in by Leo, going backwards there, my man onto his goalkeeper. The goalkeeper onto Ratjeu here on the right. Now, long ball by Rayo Vallecano. It's to the Frutos. He won't get there, though. Now, ball goes backwards to Szczesny from Barcelona. Barcelona now with Kubarsi down the right. And the ball goes out with Ford for a throw-in. I got a bet on a draw. Really. Hello, Isaac. Hello. How are you? Ford now with... Man, like H. Ford. I bet his first name is Henry. Ford, Barcelona. What is his first name? Hector. His parents messed up, bro. They should have named him Henry. Bruh. The parents flopped. The parents flopped him. Now throw in again to Rayo Vallecano. To Real... Almost to Barcelona. If I say every team name in Spain, I'll get it at some point. Lamine Yamal now runs the ball out of play. Not very well done that. Throw in now to Leo. Yeah, Rosa, absolutely. Stinker and hooked by the parents. They should have named him Henry Ford. Nah, they named him Hector. What is Hector, bruv? They were this close to greatness. This close. Ball backwards now by Barcelona onto Szczesny. And Szczesny into Martinez. This Martinez guy, by the way, at Barcelona, is so much better than Lisandro Martinez at, ball forward into Rafinha. Got it back, or cross it. Oh, Lewandowski has it right. Yeah, I'm chilling. I'm chilling at the moment. That was really well done though by Barcelona. How did Rafinha start playing this well suddenly? Like, Rafinha was a flop at some point. Now he's just balling day in, day out. Goal kick now by Rayo Vallecano. Oh, terrible first touch here. Terrible first touch by Garcia. And now I'll throw into Barca. Ball into Szczesny. Do you think City have a chance to win, or at least make it on penalties on Wednesday? If it goes to penalties, I think we will lose. Because Man City absolutely does not have that clutch gene that Real Madrid has. And we suck on penalties. But I do think we can get it to extra time. And if we can get to extra time, we might win in extra time. But we can't go to penalties, I think. But Real Madrid is not very good right now. Man City just found the winning formula, which we knew what it was for a while. Pep just didn't play it. So maybe against Real Madrid at the Bernabeu we can, but it's a tall order, isn't it? It's a tall order. Fourth now into Kubarsi. And back to Szczesny again. Has City ever won at the Bernabeu? Yes. Actually, you know an interesting stat here. Real Madrid had never won at the Etihad until yesterday. Not yesterday, like last week. Which is actually kind of sad because we should not have lost either. Like, they had never won at the Etihad, you know? But, yeah. Rayo Vallecano is playing terribly so far. They're losing the ball so much. Poor touches and all of that. But yeah, we did beat them into Bernabeu 1-2 before in 2020, I believe. And is that the only time we won at the Bernabeu? I think it is. Yeah, we got a 3-3, we got a 1-1. Yeah, that is the only time we have won at the Bernabeu, but we have won at the Bernabeu before. Lamine Yamal is down the right here. The ball goes to Ford and he leaves it for Yamal. Yamal tries to get past his man. Garcia is relentless here and gets the ball off Yamal, but it's a free kick. A bit softly given, if you ask me. Yeah, that is a bit soft. I don't think that's a free kick. Like, if you look at it, it's not really pulling him, is he? Like, he kind of pulls him back, but it's a bit soft. Shavaria is not happy about it. Kubarsi again. Kubarsi has seen a lot of the ball so far. Pedri. Pedri backwards to Balde. Balde steps into midfield. Very well done here by Balde. Still going forward to Balde. Oh, takes a touch too many. No. Yes. That was a really good run though. He got past like 3 men there. Then he did lose the ball, but it breaks well for Barcelona now, who cross it in. And it's headed away, but not very well. Rafinha's header is going to the far post, but way too slow. Just lacked a bit of a power there, that Rafinha header. And ball out for another throw-in. You're bidding even. Hitting 500 views on regularly on videos now. You could be correct. I don't really watch that. Let me check. Like, I don't really pay attention to how many views my videos get. Like, either they do well or they do poor in it. Yeah, 581. The video about the Champions League format. Before that, we got 870 about Foden, really. Yeah, we got 870 there, and before that, 445. Yeah, I am getting quite a lot of videos near that 500 mark now, 743. Yeah, but I won't say it's regularly yet. It's like 520 here in Newcastle. That Lee Gunner video, by the way, 2,270 views. Like, I mean, videos like that just show how much, like, name matters. Like, if people know who you are, they're gonna click on the videos, no matter what. Which is a privilege you have when you have worked on YouTube for as long as Lee Gunner has. But if you want to start a YouTube channel, yeah, just make sure you continue to be regular and stuff. I rate Husanov highly. I don't think he's world class yet. I think he's very fresh. Ball over the top here by Leo. It's offside. But I think he's got some real skill in him. I think he's a very solid defender. He listens well, I think. Even though he doesn't really speak the language, he listens well. Oh, that was on his own half, by the way. Should not have been offside. So, I rate him highly. I think he'll improve, but I do think people need to be realistic with the expectations. It's not like he's gonna lock up every right back or every striker or the right winger or whatever he comes across. That's not gonna happen. Now Pedri, down the left with Rafinha. Still Rafinha. Goes into midfield here with Ford leaves it for Yamal. And still Yamal on the edge of the area here. He's just running the ball away now. Yamal was about to have a shot, but gets the ball backwards now to De Jong. Now Yamal again. Still Yamal. He runs through them and now goes down the left with Baldi. Yamal is with him. Baldi goes backwards to De Jong. De Jong chips one in. Oh, terrible ball this. What happened to all that Frankie De Jong hype? Other than like 20 injuries or something. Rafinha cooking these, man, bro. My god. Rafinha really got like revived when he got that haircut, didn't he? Now Pedri on the ball, terrible passing by both Barcelona and Rayo Vallecano. They just gave the ball away for another goal kick here. Barcelona is trying to play balls over the top here into the box, but they're not really coming off at the moment. And now ball down the left side for the Barcelona. And they've lost the ball. Oh my days, this is terrible by Rayo Vallecano. Yamal has had a shot. They just spilled the ball there in their own box. Yikes, if Yamal had waited a second and then shot, he would have potentially scored there. He just shot a bit too quickly. Someone was right in his face, would have passed. Because he can't stop himself, he had too much momentum there going down the right. Now ball down the right here. Hello Wim, hello, how are you? Like this game, by the way, imagine this game in the Premier League. If this game was in the Premier League, everyone would say world class, classic. This is just a regular Barcelona game. Are you okay? Yeah, I'm chilling. What about you? Barcelona just balling. Yeah, absolutely. Imagine this game in the Premier League. Everyone would be talking about, oh, this is a classic. Great game. This is just regular football in La Liga. Now a corner here by Rayo. It's whipped in and to the far post. Oh, it's good defending there by Fort. La Liga, best league by far. It's so far clear of any other league, I can't lie. Even though the views are dead on La Liga, usually, I like streaming it the most. But I do get dead views on La Liga, don't I? Like, I have a few decent La Liga streams, but most of them, especially the Monday ones, they just get no views, bro. Why is this referee stopping the game? Okay, he allows it to continue now. Barcelona, a long ball looking for Gavi. Gavi onto... oh, Lewandowski plays a really good ball here, but it's really good defending by Mathieu as well. Rathieu, sorry, not Mathieu. Tomorrow the Ketelaar Derby. Yes, yes. Yeah, that was a banger, by the way. Anthony just pulling that out, you know. I guess Anthony is the GOAT. He's going to win the Ballon d'Or here this season. When he wins the Betis, I don't know, Conference League. United was the problem, you know, bro. United was the problem. He's won 3 Man of a Match awards, hasn't he? Anthony. I need to see this man. Yeah, 2 goals and an assist in his first 3 games. I think he got like an assist in his first game, a goal in his second, and then another goal in his third. Absolutely. Let's check what his performances are like. Absolute goated energy right now, but imagine he wins them the Conference League, bro. Imagine. Fort now trying to go forwards. Into midfield and backwards to Pedri. Pedri down the left with Balde. Just so fluid, this football. Balde into Rafinha. Man United, you can't get much worse. You cannot get much worse, can you? Balde again. Now into the box. It's a terrible cross, it's cleared. Man United is lucky how shit the newly promoted teams are. Now ball up the pitch. And it's into nowhere by Rayo. Headed backwards by Kubarsi and a free kick to Rayo actually. The referee didn't like how Martinez grabbed a hold of the Rayo striker there in Tika. United's relegation coming soon. Man United and Tottenham title race in the championship. We will be there. By the way, be liking the stream, guys. The likes are abysmal. Like 1 person has liked the stream so far. And as soon as I say that, it bumps up to 5 fucking likes. You see, bro. You see. All you have to do is ask sometimes. Thank you for everyone watching, by the way. Yamal now. Yamal. Long ball down the left. And it's headed backwards. Well, it's at 6 now. Look, it went from 1 to 6 just because I asked you guys. And there are 5 people watching. So I know that none of you had liked the stream yet now. Prediction Ajax Union. Or prediction Anderlecht. Fenerbahce, what's wrong? Oh, I'm not sure what I'm gonna do yet. It's gonna depend. I'll see when it's Thursday. So, I'm not gonna say which I'm gonna do yet. I'll decide on Thursday. Oh, terrible passing here by Yamal. I might do Ajax just because I want to see some Dutch football outside of Eredivisie. Because Eredivisie is awful to watch. Balde on the ball again. But Anderlecht will probably bring in more views, so I could do that as well. Now Pedri into Martinez. Martinez down the left again. How do you think Echeverri will perform under Pep and in the Premier League in general? Well, I think that people need to calm down about Pedri. I'm saying Pedri because he's on the ball here. I think people need to calm down about Echeverri, because we've not seen this man play a full 90 in professional football, and people are talking like he's next Messi. We've seen so many next Messis. I'll tell you one thing, bro. The date next Messi appears, yeah, people will not be talking about the next Messi. They will be hyping this man up as his own player, isn't it? Because the level you need to be the next Messi, it's so far clear of playing good in an under-20s tournament. I'm sorry. We have no idea how good he is. Anyone who says, I think he's this good or that good, you're just guessing. You're just guessing. I can't lie. There is absolutely no way to know how good he is from an under-20s tournament. Like, those tournaments, yeah, what's important to realize is those under-20s tournaments, they vary in skill set from year to year. Because one year you have a better crop of players, and the next year you have a worse crop. So, it's absolutely unpredictable, I think. And you can say, well, this player sticks out like a sore thumb or that player. But so many players do. Ross Barkley stuck out like a sore thumb when he played at Man City's academy. He flopped for half his career. So yeah, sure, he plays well now at Villa. He had that breakthrough season at Luton. But for most of his career he was a flop. You can't know with these players. And how will he perform, how will he develop? Same thing really, you can't know. And that might be a boring answer, but I'm just not going. Oh, Rafinha on the ball here. Shoot, mate, shoot! Wide. It's just something you can't know, in my opinion. That's all I can say. Charleroi losing 1-0 to Anderlecht. Or that's yesterday or is that today? Yeah, that was yesterday. Union lost 1-0 to KV Mechelen, which was a big surprise to me. And yesterday, Ajax 4-0 against Hercules. Almost 3 points. Almost 3 points? Aren't you top of the league now? Yeah, Ajax is top of the league now, and they have a game in hand. They could be 5 points top of the league if they win that game in hand. Who do they play against? I'm not sure. There are multiple teams with a game in hand. But yeah, Ajax will win that league. Ajax will win that league. PSV has bottled it. Dolberg is injured again. Bro, that man lives in a hospital. That man lives in a hospital, bet you know. Absolutely bawling from the hospital. You have to feel bad though for these players. Like, constantly getting injured and stuff, but yeah. Get that man in the hospital, bet you know. Now, ball forward saved by Barcelona. Down the right, it's a good ball, and Gavi tried to cut it back, but it was into nowhere. Now, Muman, ball forwards, and Leo Vallecano trying to go forwards for once. On the right here, Frutos. They need to stay calm here. They have some decent players, yeah, but they need to stay calm. That's you. Come on, pass the ball down the left. Stay the good, it's a long ball, and... Oh, I think Ford will get it. He does. It's out for a goal kick. It bounced off of Garcia. Now, goal kick taken quickly. Why Real Betis, Real Sociedad? Why didn't I stream? Because I was in the hospital. Because I broke my fucking toe. So currently my toe is broken. So that's why I didn't stream that game. Unfortunate circumstances, one might say. Now ball through to Rafinha here. Oh, Rafinha. Still Rafinha shoots and... Oh, Lewandowski... Oh, was this close to the tap-in. Ball came just a bit behind him. But yeah, Barcelona is smelling. They need to score though. Danya Bunida. Oh yeah, that's a Belgian. Bunida. I know him from FIFA. Under 20s, you had, I think, he was on like FIFA something. Anyhow, Lamine Yamal loses the ball now. He's probably going to be another flop. Let's be honest. And now ball down the left. And into the... Oh, Palacios. Good ball there by that guy, but Palacios. It came a bit behind him, can't trap it. Now Barcelona going for it again. Ball there, Rafinha is on his left. Rafinha is on his left. Come on, there you go. Rafinha crosses it. It's out for the corner. Corner to Barcelona. Barcelona have been absolutely cooking, you know. My guy. What is this? What is this, Dacilt? What is this? Ball into the box by Barcelona. It's cleared away by the goalkeeper. Rafinha now. Rafinha into the box and oh, De Jong. Oh, he got avoided it. They keep missing chances, Barcelona. Real Madrid are going to go to the court. Oh, what are they going to court for? Goal is coming. Yeah, I think it is. Rayo Vallecano win against Barcelona. Nah, I doubt it. I severely doubt it even. I'm trying to get this right because if I go down a bit, it'll look. Yeah, that's a lot better, isn't it? That's a lot better. And another corner for Barcelona. They've milked a few here. They're checking something on VAR, a potential penalty maybe. But not sure if they'll give that. They are still checking though. It's taking them a while to check this. Are they going they're going to check it on screen. Is it a handball or something? Yeah, Cis might have had a handball there. Let's see here. Let's see. Oh, I see. Cis absolutely pulled down Martinez's head. Barca penalty after the third red card. It's opposite worlds. When two worlds collide, you know. When two worlds collide. I'm sure you're gonna get a 12 match ban for saying fuck off. I extremely doubt that. Penalty given. Penalty given. Let's see, what is the news? Oh yeah. Up to 12 match ban. That'll be ridiculous, by the way, if they give that. Yesterday I was talking with Robin Veldman. Damn. Was he nice? Was he chill? Who takes the penalties, by the way, at Barca? Lewandowski? Yeah. 89% or 98, sorry, percent conversion on his penalties this season. He's only had 3. Batalla now against Lewandowski. And if they score this penalty, it's going to be 1-0. And from there on, yeah, this team is going to collapse because Barcelona have hammered them so far. Lewandowski with the penalty. Takes a weird run up and scores. Oh, post and in. Post and in as well. That's a good way to score your penalties. 1-0 to Barcelona. And it's been a very good game so far. And they deserve the lead. Like, they've been nowhere near here, Vallecano. They've been nowhere near. And Lewandowski with another goal. How many goals is that man on now? 22? 23? Something like that? Yeah, weird foul to make by Sis. Penalty. Deserved, I think. And then, yeah. Perfect penalty by Lewandowski. I mean, that's gold, isn't it? Look at this penalty. That is gold. Ice cold. La Liga needs the Prem level PR. Bro, if La Liga had the same PR as the Premier League, nobody would watch Premier League. Everyone would watch La Liga. Like, this league is so far clear. Whenever I tell an American, yeah, who wants to watch football, what league should I watch? I never say the Premier League. Because the Premier League is god awful to watch. The teams are shit, bro. There are like 3 good teams to watch, and even they drop regular stinkers. I tell them, yeah, go watch La Liga. Avoid Mallorca, because they play boring ass football. And avoid also Osasuna, because they're inconsistent. And if you want to watch relegation games, they're gonna be fun for all the wrong reasons. But watch like the top 10 teams in La Liga, bro, you'll never have a bad game. Or almost never. Prediction AC Milan Feyenoord. Well, didn't Feyenoord win the first leg, or am I mistaken? Feyenoord. Yeah, Feyenoord did win the first leg, 1-0, which surprised me a lot. It is at the... Long ball here by Barca, come on, flick it on. It is at the, what is it called? Oh my days. The stadium name is slipping out of my mind. Ball into the box now by Barcelona, headed away, and Yamal will come onto it and score. No! On the rebound, maybe, still no. Yamal backwards to Gavi, who crosses it anyway. Oh my days, I'm forgetting. This name is slipping out of my mind. San Siro, Terry. My apologies. I'm having an absolute meltdown here, brain-wise. It is at San Siro. I think AC Milan will probably have a remontada there. How did these men not score from that? That was a hell of a chance by Yamal. Now forwards by Barcelona, Lewandowski. Lewandowski going forwards, Balde is on his left. Go to Balde, there you go. Lewandowski down the middle, give him the ball, there you go. It's over his head and it's head backwards. That could have creeped into his own net, goal net. Yamal needs to be way more clinical to be the next Messi. Yamal is never touching Messi heights, bro. People who think Yamal is touching Messi levels, I'm sorry, you did not watch Messi break through. Like, anyone who remembers Lionel Messi breaking onto the scene, Yamal is not near that. He's simply not. Yamal could not hold a candle to that level. But, like, if you go to his stats, just the stats from Messi, yeah, when he first breaks through, they are ridiculous, bro. Like, when is his professional debut? I believe 04, 05, or 03, 04. Not quite sure when they are, but when it is. But man, he was getting hella goals in his debut season already. Like he probably played a game earlier, but like in his proper breakthrough season. Yeah, he played 7 games in La Liga. And 04-05, and he scored on his debut, of course. The season after that, 05-06, he got 6 goals and 2 assists in 912 minutes, bro. 912 minutes. 6 goals, 2 assists. By a 17-year-old. Like, bro. 8 divided by 912. Or the 912 divided by 8 even. That is some insane stuff, isn't it? That is a goal contribution every 114 minutes by a 17-year-old. Prediction: Real Madrid, Man City even. I have to be hopeful, so I will go 1-3 to Man City, even though I doubt it. But I'll go 1-3 Man City. Poor passing again by Leo, by the way. They just can't get a ball into that box. They pass it poorly when they go forwards. Even just in general, they've been passing poorly. Like, look, they get balls down the wings, and then they just make passes that are never on. Like, they're trying to rush through a... It's not even like that they're trying to rush through a pass. It's not that they're passing immediately. It's just that they wait on the ball and then they play weird passes that are never gonna happen. Oh! Cross into the box, it's punched away by Szczesny. That is better by Vallecano. I'm hoping a hat-trick by Marmoush. He's just scored a hat-trick. He's not gonna score back-to-back hat-tricks. Especially not against Madrid. But if he can get a goal, yeah, that would be nice. Now Jamal. Ball forward to De Jong. De Jong into Gavi, sorry. Gavi brought down, that's a foul. Bayern München Celtic. I'll leave that prediction up to Dasilt. What do you think, Bayern München Celtic? I'm just looking through the stats right now from Lionel Messi. Since we were talking about Lionel Messi, I'm just looking through the stats right now, and they're so stupid, aren't they? 14 goals in 26 games in his breakthrough season. I mean, what is that, bro? Oh, 07, 08, that is when he really bursts onto the scene. These stats are about to be ridiculous, isn't it? 3-0 Bayern, says the Silt. I think Bayern München will pummel them. Celtic are not very good right now. Yeah, Lionel Messi. Ball into the box again by Leo, and it's over the bar. Lionel Messi was getting 10 goals, 14 assists at the age of 19. People are talking about like Bukayo Saka and stuff. He is putting up Bukayo Saka numbers that Saka does at 24 when he's 19. Yeah, because I've seen him, I just don't really care for him. Like, that's not a player. They've not played at professional level. I don't really care about those players. Like, it's really brutal to say it that way, I suppose, but academy players, they may look good, that don't mean they are good, you know? Like, I've seen so many academy players, yeah, go up and just absolutely flop, both at Club Brugge and at Man City. The two kids behind me, if you don't know. Club Brugge and Man City. Both teams, bro. So many academy players, oh, they're so good, and they come through, and they're just not that. Oh, shot on target here by Vallecano. So, you do occasionally have your Phil Foden, you do occasionally have your Cole Palmer and stuff, but that's only occasionally. This Mukasa guy, is he gonna make it? I mean, it's a coin toss. I really don't care about youth players. If I'm being very honest, I don't care about academy players. Play for like obviously I care as in they're gonna be the next. There's gonna be one in a while there, but like that is not my worry. The club should manage the academy and should manage it well. Whatever comes through that academy, I'm not gonna hype it up until I see it with the adults. Treatment now here for one of the players. Yeah, I understand what you mean. I just think his stats are impressive considering he's a midfielder. Yeah, but we've seen that before, haven't we? like, a lot of midfielders got a good GA when they play youth football. The really good ones, yeah, got a lot of GA in youth football. But those really good ones, the problem is with those midfielders, they go to the Premier League, and everyone in the Premier League was one of those really good ones, so then they're just average once they get to that Premier League level. When you're the Pep Guardiola player, you need to have something extra to you. Like, it can't just be good stats or good passing or any of that. You need to be intelligent. That's the most underrated ability of footballers, intelligence. And you can't tell the intelligence of a player who's just walking through teams in, like, a youth competition. Like, all you see there is his actual ability to move the ball. You don't actually see the intelligence level of those players. De Jong, ball down the left, head for the Baldy. Baldy takes a heavy touch. It's out for the goal kick. Now ball down the right here by Valicano. Valicano trying to go forward and it's lost by them again now into midfield here for the Bucks. A poor pass. You don't say that a lot. Kubatsi picks it up though. Dumb footballers is why it's why we have players like Doku. I would not say Doku is a dumb footballer. I'm just gonna say he's not an intelligent footballer. He's not dumb, but he's not smart. He's just normal. And when you want to be a Pep Guardiola, a Man City, just Hansi Flick, any top league player, you need to be smart. And people don't value that enough. Like, people will watch Dovbik score goals at Girona, and then they'll be hyped up. Oh, look at his finishing. Oh, he can trap a ball so well. Is he smart? Like, I'm not asking, is he dumb? And if you say no, then okay. I'm asking, is he smart? Is he above average intelligence? Because if he's not gonna make it at the top level. That is the truth. You need to... There are so many studies here. There are so many studies into sports that prove that top level athletes are above average in intelligence. It's so rare that you have a genuinely dumb footballer be at that level, especially in the modern game. It becomes more and more rare, and I think people just don't value intelligence enough in football. I really think people just look at ability, and that's why people rate players who are not that good. Because they look at shared ability, but I mean, what is shared ability if you don't know how to use it properly? Now, goal, free kick here for Barcelona. And, oh, it's chipped in by Rafinha. It's headed down by Lewandowski. That was dead, I can't lie. That was incredibly dead state. Now, ball on the right, it's an attacker. Goes backwards. And now, long ball down the left. It's a good first touch here. Palacios, oh, good ball forwards. And Garcia will get onto it. He's up against Kubarsi, though. Oh, he cuts the ball back brilliantly now. Oh, second cut back is not as good. Now played by Barcelona, but it's picked up again by Muman. Now ball on the right. What can they do here, Leo Valicano? Ball on the edge of the area. It's down the right again. The Frutos. And to Sis. Sis chips it in. Oh, it's a good ball in. And it's a chance for them to score. Oh, that is a really good goal. That is a really, really good goal. The Frutos with the finish. And a very good ball into the box there. It will be checked for offside, but I think that he's onside. I think he's onside there. Prediction lineup. Club Brugge against Atalanta tomorrow. The same as in the first game. I think it will be the same lineup as in last week. I think it will be the exact same. Yeah, look at that, bruh. Look at this goal. Ball backwards, just chipped in first time, bro. Makes a run extremely well. Don't traps it. Oh. Tell me a Premier League team. They disallowed that goal? What? Ball into the box again by Leo. How did they disallow that goal? They disallowed that. What? Yes, I'm a Real Madrid fan. Don't cheer too soon. The goal was disallowed for some reason. Well, it's a corner now for Rayo. This really is an opposite worlds. Two worlds have collided, Rosa. Two worlds have collided. How the fuck do they disallow that goal? Zoli's banger tomorrow. Oh, shot from... Guys, allow me to present to you the Rayo Vallecano space program. Over here, we do not use rockets. We do not use any advanced science nonsense to get balls into space. We just do... I actually don't understand why they disallowed that goal. Why the actual fuck did they disallow that goal? Obstruction? Is obstruction the reason why? He's allowed to stand there, to go around him. Yeah, they just showed that replay. In the Rayo Vallecano space program, we do not use rockets. We just grab a ball and give it to a professional footballer and tell him to put it in the back of an empty net. You will never believe how high that ball will go. It will be straight into the stratosphere. If you get a strong footballer on there, like Hulk, that ball might just be going into interstellar space. Yeah, it's a shocker they disallowed that goal. Now they're showing 20 replays of the penalty. Thank you. I've seen that already. Barcelona now, with Martinez into Baldi. Pedri wants the ball, gets it, and goes backwards to Baldi again. Baldi backwards across the halfway line. Now into Szczesny. Szczesny goes to Kubarsi. Kubarsi looks up and goes to Fort. Fort, getting pressed high up, plays the ball off of Garcia. Gets a throw in. Gets a throw in for it. Throw into Barcelona. Barcelona throw it into Yamal. Yamal takes a poor touch but gets the ball into Lewandowski all the same. Now Lewandowski, he's surrounded by three players, tries to get the ball backwards. But Vallecano have the ball now. Now Vallecano trying to go forward with Palacios. Sorry, not Palacios, Palazon. Thinking of two different players here. And, Palazon has a... He's pulled out a red card here, the referee. I thought he was giving a red for a moment. But, yeah, it's a yellow card for Gavi. After Palazon was brought down there. Yeah, really late challenge by Gavi. Prediction, AS Roma against Porto. That is a bit of a random game, isn't it? Not quite sure, honestly. Oh, ball cut back and takes a late reflection. Really good defending Baldi. And it's a corner. Vallecano getting dropped. I think Porto will win. I'll go with that. 1-2 Porto. Last week 4-1 Galatasaray. Yeah, I think that will be a low scoring game. I think it will be like 1-0 to Galatasaray. I think they'll just defend out the win. I think they'll just take it slow, hold on to the ball. Ball on the right now for Vallecano. Into the box, into the hands of Szczesny. Szczesny lays down on the ball. 3 minutes of stoppage time, by the way, if you are wondering. And then it's halftime. Almost. Yeah, Barcelona just trying to see out the first half here. Now it's halftime. Let's pause that timer. And would you look at that, yeah? Would you look at this? It works now. My timer actually works now. Beautiful, isn't it? Beautiful. Moving into this new PC has been a fucking hell, bruv. The amount of time it took to fix all this setup stuff, like, bro. This is a bit too big, by the way. That's what she said. I wish. Very good first half, I can't lie. Like, that's the type of entertainment you just don't get in Premier League. They were balling here, Barcelona. Then they scored that goal. Like, the amount of chances they missed, by the way. They need to be a bit more clinical. Like, people comparing Yamal to Messi. Yamal can't be the next Messi with that conversion rate. I don't care how good his dribbling and passing is. That conversion rate is nowhere near it needs to be. A lot of times he gets a pass in those areas, just doesn't score. And I'm not trying to take a dig at him here. Because he is generally one of the best players in the world. The best teenager in the world by a country mile. But he's not what people say he is. And that's fine. Where is preview Real Madrid Man City? They don't play tomorrow. Real Madrid Man City is Wednesday, so that preview is tomorrow. Today is Monday. Man City plays Real Madrid on Wednesday, so the preview is on a Tuesday. So I try not to upload too much on Mondays because it's very difficult with my university schedule as it is. And then, like, nobody really watches YouTube on Mondays anyway, so I'm not gonna bother putting in all that effort, and nobody is gonna watch it. Like, Monday is the YouTuber weekend. Pay attention to all the YouTubers, yeah? Monday is their weekend day. Because the people just don't watch YouTube a lot on Monday. But people do watch a lot on Sunday and Saturday. So if you're a YouTuber, Sunday, Saturday, you're going full time, bro. But Monday, nah. Take a rest. And it's just do a watch long, just be calm. Just one calm watch long and you're chilling. Oh my days, Twitter is a... Football Twitter is a hell of a place to be right now. 1 second, let me show you football Twitter. I love football Twitter. I love football Twitter. Bro, racialed him hard and cooked stray as a side dish. This is the content we love to see. Let's write history and play unforgettable. Nah. Have we ever gone to the quarterfinal in the Champions League? Like, I know we've gone to the, like, final in the European Cup, but, like, in the Champions League since the new format. Womp womp. Kendrick Lamar is officially the first rapper to surpass 100 million Spotify listeners, sorry. I don't really care. Neymar Son Yennet. Neymar Son Yennet. Is he injured again? Neymar. Oh. Neymar. He's gotten a goal. I don't see any news about him though. I need to start watching Serie A, Brazilian Serie A here. Rediscovering joy, you know, Santos. Yeah, 3-1. 3-1, Neymar penalty. I'm saying 2-0 Club Brugge in Bergamo, really. That's a very tall order. That's a very tall order. Rashford sets that to him. Where are they? Oh, okay, it's zero games played. It's zero games played. It's fine. We need to start watching Santos games here. When do these men play? I need to squeeze in a watch long here to Santos. Oh my day, so late too. Wednesday. What do I do Wednesday? We need to squeeze in a watch long somewhere. Big up to League Gunner. Subscribe, by the way, if you haven't already, while you are planning another watch long in here. To overpack the schedule a bit more. So 2 hours, let's say 23. We can do that. Or maybe it is on Sunday. What do we do on Sunday? Well, I don't really want to stay up too late on Sunday because, like, I have uni on Monday. So yeah, this is fair. This is I'm gonna do this game. Santos against Noroeste. We're gonna do that game, bruv. We are gonna do that game. And an assist, put some respect. Watch Santos FC game now, brother. We will be watching Santos, bro. We will be watching Santos. We are gonna do the Neymar watch-alongs. Can City do it? Big up to Luke, by the way. Oh, yeah, I still can't. My account is locked still. Big up to Luke. Go subscribe to his channel if you haven't already. Let me quickly save that here, the Santos game. And we will watch that. We will watch that. Why your Twitter gets locked? We will be there. My Twitter got locked. And let me... I don't have the screenshot anymore, I think. But, do I still have it? No, I don't have the screenshot anymore, unfortunately. Yeah, my Twitter got locked. Because, I replied to Nick. This guy. Big up to Nick. I replied to him on a post about Sergio Aguero. You'll never believe how stupid it is, yeah? I replied on this post, Sergina Aguerona. You know what I said? You know what I said on that post? I said, last names are the same for the man and woman. You need to castrate yourself too now. That is what I said. To Nick. A guy I stream with, a guy I, like every Wednesday I do a stream with this guy. A guy I chat with on Twitter. You know what happened? Twitter decided, that is offensive, we will delete that, and you will get your account locked for 7 fucking days. Twitter is god awful. Twitter is actually god awful. Ever since Elon Musk took it over, Twitter has actually been god awful, I can't lie. Like, so many things are automated via AIs, which should be done by humans. Yeah, GG, bruv. Twitter is actually awful nowadays, I can't lie. Well, a 1-1 draw ain't enough, mate, so... like, I keep seeing hype about this Mukasa guy. Like, bro, can we have this guy be consistent for, like, a little while at least? Can't this guy play one game in professional football before you hype him up? He's never played a professional game. And people hype him up to the moon, like, bro. We do this with every player ever, don't we? We see so many players like this. I don't get why people keep doing this. No one can replicate what he does for this club. Yeah, but neither can he. Is it just me or is the stream audio and video not synced up? And no scoreboard. Oh yeah. Let me check that for you. Because you might be correct. Alright, scoreboard. Let's do that away. Let me open my stream thing here and let's see if it is desynced. One second. Is it just me or is stream audio and video not synced up? I think it is desynced. Okay. Let me check that for you. Yeah, it is desynced. But it's very slight, but it is desynced a little, isn't it? Let me fix that. Let me fix that if I can. Let's see if I can fix it. I don't know why it is delayed though. Huh. Yeah, over here it isn't delayed. Over here it's just flowing naturally, but... I Gold, thank you for the being in today, Wim. Thank you for the being in. Why is that delayed? Maybe if I go to settings, audio. I have no idea why it's delayed like that. Does this fix it? Tell me if this fixes it. I've tried something here. I don't know if this works. But if it does, great. I hope it does work. Let me check myself here. Might be correct. 1 second. Let me open my screen thing here and let's see if it is desynced. Yeah. This desync got worse, by the way, did it? 1 second. Yeah, it worked. But the audio sounds a bit muffled. Huh. Yeah, it works. Yeah, it does sound a bit muffled, you're right. I can fix that. I know why it's muffled, but I can't fix that right now. I have to close the stream to do that, so... It's at least synced now. I will fix that after the stream. I know why it's muffled. It's because, like, I'm using mic aux as source, and I should have, like, a separate audio source for my, mic. I can't fix that right now. I have to, like, reset up the stream. And I'm not going to do that, but for the next watch along, that should be fixed. Thank you for telling me that. Yep. It was indeed how it synced too. When does the second half start, by the way? Let's scroll through Twitter again. What the fuck is this? Good range, but what the fuck is this spider glass in the mouth? Oh no. Oh dear. Bujakar tries to anticipate sprinter too early, too easy, then goes Milan Philipsen almost coming back, Milan holding onto the win. Best sprinter in the world at the moment. You know what's crazy right now? Van der Poel. This man just keeps winning, bro. You fucking cunts. Stop winning. Stop winning, bro. Bro, look at this man. Where is the photo? Bro, this man. Who do you think you are, bro? Stop winning. This man wins every fucking race he races. You know what's crazy, yeah? This man, Van der Poel, he was injured. He was injured for a while, bro. His career is done, blah blah blah. He comes back, he immediately wins everything again. Like, if you go through his stuff right now, yeah? How old is this guy, by the way? Oh, he is 30 already. He's almost done. He's almost done, guys. Like, if you go, yeah? Yeah, he won Roubaix and Ronde van Vlaanderen. The only thing he's yet to do, is win, like, the treble. Which is like the 3 big races at once. Suffering from success, goat stuff. You want to know what goat stuff is? Bro, I'm gonna show you goat stuff. This man's got red, yeah? This man's got red that I'm about to show you. This could be an anime. This could genuinely be an anime. Eddie Maddox. This man's got red is so stupid. Like, this man's got red sounds made up. This man's got red is actually just made up. You want to know his career? So, he won every Belgian championship he ever participated in. How? He was just that guy. Yeah, nobody really cares about this. He won 3 World Championships. That's the most of anyone. That's like Billy having 3 World Cups, kind of the same. But that's not even the craziest. Bro won Milan-San Remo 7 times. You want to know who's second in Milan-San Remo? I think second most is like, okay, Jasper Philipsen has 7 as well. I did not even know that. Jasper Philipsen has 7 San Remos, damn. Yeah, but he's got none of the other things, he said. He has the most Milan-San Remos. He has 1 behind in Ronde van Vlaanderen. He has the most Paris-Roubaix. He has the most Leuke Bastenaken. And he's 1 behind in Lombardia. Fucking ridiculous career. He has 5 Tour de France, 5 Tour Italia, Giro, whatever you call it, and 5 Vuelta. This man here won all 3 Grand Tours in a single year. Or like back to back. Maybe not in a single year, but like back to back. He is only one of 2 cyclists to ever hold all 3 Grand Tours back to back. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. You know what's funny, yeah? There was this guy, Peter Sagan. Peter Sagan is the only cyclist to ever win 3 World Championships in a row. He said, I don't want to be the next Eddie Merckx. I want to be Peter Sagan. And everyone forgot about Peter Sagan immediately because he could not even get close to this. Like this trophy record is insane, bro. Like this is 11 Grand Tours. 11 Grand Tours, bro. On top of absolute ridiculous numbers in monuments. Monuments is like the big stuff in cycling. And he's got a bunch of etappes as well. He's got the record for the most etappes, for the most stages, I suppose, in English, in a single year. Which is a ridiculous number, bro. It's 50 stages. What year is that? Yeah, over here. 50 stages. And he did it in back-to-back years, bro. 50 stages. The year after that, 50 stages. Imagine if Lionel Messi scored 91 goals in 2012 and then 91 again in 2013. That is the equivalence. Like, it's ridiculous, bro. This guy's career is a joke. If you made this career up, people would say this is a power fantasy. And he got accused, yeah. He was found guilty once, or he was found having done like what is called doping once. But he managed to win a legal case saying that he did not do a doping. He won, saying that his urine sample was tampered with and that his opponent was doping. And he won. This man's career is fucking anime, bruv. I can't even put it all together in a stream right now. This man has one of the wildest careers in sport, bro. In Tour de France, yeah, he was so far ahead in Tour de France that he stopped at a cafe. He went to have a drink. He got back on his cycle, on his bicycle, and he still won. Imagine taking a break mid-game. Then you start playing again and you still win. Like, that's what this guy did. He was so far ahead. He just decided, yeah, I'm gonna go to the cafe here. I'm gonna have a drink. Because y'all are shit. And then I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna win this race. And he did. Second half has begun, by the way. Now ball backwards here by Barcelona. There to go right off. Everyone wants to be the GOAT, isn't it? That's the guy that everyone wants to be. Delfinia, terrible first touch. And that's a free kick as well. Is the Barca game back on yet? Yeah, it's restarted now. What did he drink though? At the cafe? I'm pretty sure he drank alcohol. Like, he just drank a beer. He went into the cafe, drank a beer, got back on his bicycle and won the Tour de France. He just stopped mid-race. He was like, nah, I'm done. I'm gonna get a drink, and then he went back and won. The Tour de France is not really one race, it's like multiple stages and you collect points throughout the stages. That's why, by the way, for those who don't know yet, a bicycle, like a cycling race is called a stage. In cycling, you don't really have races. Like Milan San Remo, that is a race. But then you have other stuff. Then you have other stuff like Tour de France, and Tour de France is not a race. It's a tour, as the name suggests. And the difference is like a race is a one-off event, whereas a tour is like made of multiple stages where you collect points. Messi was on a third from 2008 to 2019. Yeah, he was ridiculous in that period, wasn't he? 2012, 104 goal contributions. Man was mental, bro. He was something else to watch. No one in modern football comes close to that Messi level. De Jong now. Or sorry, now De Jong, that was Gavi. They don't even look alike. Not sure why I mistook them for each other. Pedri, Rafinha. Rafinha, long ball down right, looking for Yamal. It's a good ball. Yamal, that's this. Whatever he was trying, it didn't quite come off. Now the goalkeeper from Rio has the ball in his hands. There's a great video on Messi and CR7. You should... Oh yeah, I watched that video. Literally before I started the stream. Just before I started the stream, I watched that video. Yeah, it's a great video. The statistics are unreal, aren't they? They're unreal. Like, how many seasons did he say? Haaland needs to get like 50 plus goals. How many seasons was it to get like those numbers? You're saying all white people look the same. You know, there has been research into that, you know? Like, you know how white people say all black people look the same, and like black people say all white people look the same? There is actually research into that. Jamal, terrible cross. And apparently, if you are black, you will recognize the differences in the facial features from black people a lot better. Because it's simply like your biology, right? And it's the other way around for the white people as well. So, white people will struggle to tell apart black people a lot more. Because they don't recognize all the facial features. And black people, it's actually the same. There's interesting studies about that. As well for Asians. You know how we say all Asians look the same? Asian people say that about white people. Like they think all white people look the same. It's very interesting. I need to pull up that study sometime. We need to do a study watch long. That video was phenomenal. 10 plus with no injuries and ever getting under 50 plus GA. That's just like impossible, isn't it? That's like pretty much impossible. Now Chesney. And ball going forwards. And back again to De Jong. De Jong going up the pitch. I can't lie, De Jong has improved a lot though. Gavi now. Down the left. Yeah. But Lamine Yamal, mark my words, he will be finished by 25. By the time Lamine Yamal is 25, he will be done, washed. Because he plays way too much football. He should be on the bench. He should not be playing football right now. Like, if you look at Lionel Messi, yeah, when he was his age, he had nowhere near the same amount of games. And Messi was better than him at the same age, but he was on the bench. You know why? Because young players should not play this much football. So that is what you get. You get a lot of players, yeah, who have like, oh, they have more goals than Messi at this age. They have more goals than Ronaldo at this age. Ronaldo and Messi barely played football until they were like 21, 22. I believe Ronaldo started playing a lot more minutes at 22, right? And then they just, that first season is like normal, then it's really good, and then it just exploded. Then they get their 50 plus seasons over and over. It's because they were managed so well. Both of those guys here have been managed immensely well. And Mbappé would be a lot better right now if he played less minutes as a teenager. I really hope they stop playing teenage footballers as much, because you destroy careers by playing teenage footballers constantly. He actually has more total goal contributions than Messi at the same age, but Barca were careful with him. Yeah, bro, this guy, yeah, Lamine Yamal will get like 300 goals by the time he has 22, and by the time he's 25, he will be washed. And he will never reach that Messi level. He will never get close to it. Haaland might get the goals, but he won't get the assists. I don't think Haaland is getting to Ronaldo level goals either. I think Haaland has a better chance at getting Ronaldo's assisting stats than getting Ronaldo's goal stats. And Ronaldo has insane assists as well. How many career assists does Ronaldo have? Does he have like 200? Like career assists? Maybe it's just under 200 or something. Let's check. Stats all season. Yeah, 242. But without Al Nassr. I won't see without Al Nassr. Because nobody cares about Saudi League, let's be honest. 2, 1, 1, 11, 1, 3. So 19. Ronaldo has a total of, oh wait, international as well. He's got international assists as well, doesn't he? 223 and 20 international ones. Yeah, which is correct. You know who is the only footballer that's like kind of comes close to that Messi Ronaldo stuff? Before Messi and Ronaldo. Well, Pele, obviously, but Pele played in a completely different like era. Like, you know what my problem is as well? I just think that Pele, like, my opinion here is, when you have footballers who played in an era where the rules of football were fundamentally different, and where they literally used different balls, I think you can't compare them. Like, Pele, I don't think you can compare Pele to Maradona, or Pele to Messi, or Maradona to Messi, because the rules of the sport were literally different. Like it's not even the same sport. So I think it's difficult to compare these, man. That's 45 goals for the fucking country. Damn. So Ronaldo has a total of 268. Yes, 268 career assists. Haaland is not catching those assists either, bro. Jesus Christ. And ball backwards now. Yeah, Pele of course, but not Pele. Well, Pele, but the person I was thinking about is the most prolific goal scorer of pre-war football. And, I mean, he holds the record. He holds the record for the most goals in a single English First Division season. He scored 60 goals in one First Division season. 60 goals. I believe 42 games, 60 goals. Dixie Dean. Yeah, it was Brown. Ball back now. Brown. played for Argentina in the 1986 World Cup. He completed the 1986 World Cup having a broken arm. And he made a crucial interception late in the game to stop West Germany from going down and scoring whilst he had a broken fucking arm. So he helped Maradona win that World Cup with a broken fucking arm. And he was really good in the box as well, like he was tall, he went for the ball. Jeez, that man was a baller. Dexy Dean, yeah. Old Brown, both I suppose, would be yeah. De Jong now. And now Rafinha or late challenge, that might be a free kick here to Vallecano. And it is. Vallecano now with a free kick. But my grandpa, yeah. My grandpa. I mean, my grandpa is biased because he grew up on Di Stefano. But my grandpa still thinks that Di Stefano is the most complete player he's ever seen. That doesn't mean like best, but he thinks he's the most complete player he's ever seen. Yamal's shot is blocked. Goes out for a corner. Yeah, we just don't have that anymore. No one will ever play with a broken arm in a World Cup final anymore, I can tell you that much. Now cornered by Barcelona. I need to make a video on fucking Brown. That I might need to reword that. Fuck's sake, let's move on. winning a World Cup final with a broken arm is goat stuff. Yeah, bro, and nobody talks about it. Nobody talks about it. Like, I need to make a video about that man, bro. Di Stefano was a beast as well. Yeah, beast energy in it. The thing is, yeah, we just won't see players like that again. At least not for a long while, I think. I think we'll see players like that again, but not for a while. Skull emoji. It's still 1-0 by the way in this game, somehow. And this game has been very good, but it stayed at 1-0 at the moment. Just way too many chances missed and half chances not taken. Poor moments where they could have like maybe squared the ball but didn't. And poor crosses as well. Now ball down the left by Vallecano. They cut it back here on the edge of the area, on the white area. It's headed away by Barca on the cross. Now a throw in. Throw into Vallecano. And Vallecano has been really decent this second half. We need coaches like Bielsa who call up amateurs. That's where you can find diamonds in the rough. Yeah. Yeah, who was it? It was a German player, but I don't know which one. It was a German striker. Which one was it? Oh, there's so many German strikers. Who was it? There was a German striker that came from amateur football. Who was it though? He won a World Cup, right? I can't think of it right now. The only people with strong mentalities like that are non-league ballers because they can't afford to act like pussies, yeah. They don't got protections. They don't got that protection. And now ball on the right here for Rayo Vallecano. Rayo. Ball into the box, it's out for the goal kick. Da Silt, I must be honest. I mean, subscribe if you want, but I don't think we're gonna get to 700 by the end of the month. Unless I upload a banger video that goes like 30k views. Was it closer? I don't think it's closer, man. I don't think it's closer. Did closer come from the You might be right, but I can't remember actually. I don't think it's closer. I'll have to look it up. In fact, I can't look that up right now. Oh, Klose is working as manager at Nuremberg, by the way. I didn't know about this. Miroslav Klose is a manager. He won Bundesliga. Miroslav Klose was manager in Bundesliga in 2021. Wait, what? Transfer market Bundesliga. I didn't know about this. The Silts. Who was your manager that season? Klose made it pro at 23, yeah. And I think it was in lower leagues for a while. So it was Klose then. All champions. He was an assistant manager. Okay. Yeah, he was not the main guy. He was an assistant to Hansi Flick. I see. But yeah, he's now a manager at Nuremberg. By the way, fun fact, Nuremberg has more Bundesliga titles than Dortmund. Let that sink in. Nuremberg has more Bundesliga titles than Dortmund. Global made it pro at 25, he had that mentality. You're telling me I have 3 years time to make it? I have 3 years to make it? Didn't Drogba have like family or something that in the football world? Maybe not family, but like connections? I'm not sure. I think he had like some type of connections though. I think he didn't just pop out of the blue. Chesney now on the ball. Barcelona again. Let's see if Barcelona can actually string 3 passes to get it this time. They can. That's 3. De Jong now. They can't do 4 though. Ball out for the throw in again. Now throw in here to Valicano. Yeah, 4 passes is... I'm sorry, I'm asking too much of professional athletes. I'm asking too much, aren't I? Now, I am not asking too much of you guys when I'm saying like and subscribe, by the way, because we're at 604 right now. The Sealed wants us to get to 700. We're not getting to 700 by the end of the month, but we can try. Ball backwards. Oh, terrible backwards pass headed by Barca. Valicano now, cut the ball back, shot straight on Chesney. Either the ball that transcends the game, like Messi, Cristiano Ronaldo, Fat Ronaldo, Neymar, even though he's dramatic, or the people that get it out of the muds, like Vardy, Klose, and players like that, have mentality these days. Yeah, but 99% of people, maybe not 99, but the vast majority of university students are rich. Like, I go to university right now. Most of these motherfuckers, yeah, they got rich parents and shit. Like when you have people tell you, yeah, oh, I'm a average university middle class student, they are lying, bro. They are lying. They are not middle class. They have a rich daddy somewhere. Almost no one who is like middle class goes to university. Unless they have incredible grades. Because it's just a waste of money. Even when it's covered by the government, by the way. Because it is partially covered by the government in Belgium. Most people don't waste the money on that. Because, let's be honest, you're not going to get much better pay. Like, if you think you're going to get much better pay at university, the only way you are going to do just that is if you go in a scientific field. Kubarsi now forwards, looking for the young port pass. Like, if you want to be an accountant, by the way, most people don't know this. You don't need to have a degree in accounting to become an accountant. Yeah, you don't need a degree in accounting to be an accountant. You can just go straight to the government body for accountancy and apply for the certificate. You're gonna have to do an exam. Then it's like a 3-year course, at least in Belgium, might be different in your country. And you can be an accountant. You don't need a degree. You do not need a degree. Most accountants, most independent accountants don't come from university. Most independent accountants get a job somewhere after completing high school, work as accountant for like 3-4 years, like at a company, then they get their certificate, and then they move on. Either the best player ever, either the best players ever, or players that had to bite and kick for every opportunity will have that mentality to play for anything through anything, like the guy who played with a broken arm. Everyone else are pussies. I agree. I absolutely agree. That's the one thing I hate about Salvinho. I think Salvinho is a pussy. I think he's got great technical ability, yeah, but he's a fucking pussy, bro. Winds me up when he dives. He is just like Neymar, bro. He's not as bad as Neymar, but bro, winds me the fuck up when he does that shit. And he's not as good as Neymar, so he can't get away with it as much. Like when Neymar did that pussy ass shit, people looked past it because it's fucking Neymar. And Salvinho does it, yeah, it takes the piss out of me. And it's even worse because I actually think he's a really good footballer. De Jong now. Ball into Yamal. Yamal has had a quite stinker here this game. Ball down the left is good though. Balde. Good first touch. Balde into the box. Oh, almost really good touch. Still almost. And Rafinha will pick up the ball. Oh, this goalkeeper is making ridiculous saves, bro. Oh my days. Are you guys watching this game right now? This goalkeeper. Oh my days. Neymar does it to piss opponents off. Nah. I think he just tries to win the referee. Because if he's doing that to piss opponents off, I think it stopped working a long time ago. I think he just does that to try to get favor from the referees. Goalkeeper moving like Neuer. Bro. You seen those ridiculous saves though? Yeah, lazy and not as driven compared to like... I mean, to be fair, Messi and Ronaldo were incredibly well driven, so... But there's a lot of footballers, yeah? Maybe not a lot. That is a poor thing. There have been footballers, multiple footballers, with more talent than Messi or Ronaldo, and they have not made it because they lacked motivation or stuff like that. And the thing is, yeah, literally everyone, maybe almost literally everyone, if you are average intelligence or better, you have a talent that makes you world class in something. And all you have to do is apply yourself. And it doesn't have to be football. Oh, Rafinha over the bar. And it doesn't have to be football, yeah? But so many people have world class talent in something and they never apply themselves. They never apply themselves. They're too lazy. Rafinha should have scored that, I can't lie. He should have scored that. He's not gonna get a penalty either. The goalkeeper has every right to go in there. Terrible miss by Rafinha. But yeah, they're just balling here, Barcelona. They just can't finish. Which is often the case in La Liga, to be fair. What is your world-class talent? My world-class talent. I invited this upon myself, didn't I? You know what? I'm world-class live streaming. Nah, I'm not. World class talent. Well, for me, I'm currently in university. When I complete my diploma, I'm gonna go work in a company. I'm gonna work my way up for like 5 years, and then I'm gonna start my own company. I think my world class talent is like trade. Like trade and stuff. Because I have a lot of ideas in it, but the reason I haven't applied myself yet is because university. And that is an excuse. You could say that is an excuse. But here is the difference, yeah? I say, well, university is my problem, why I haven't done these things yet. I plan to do a lot of stuff when I complete university. Most people are not asked. They don't care to start their careers after university. They don't care. They just get a job and do the easy stuff and it. Which takes the piss out of me. I can't stand that when people do that. Like they make excuses, and then when their excuse no longer works, they make a new excuse. Now Jamal ball into Pedri, and now Kunde. Oh, Kunde came on, by the way. When did he came on? Come on, even. I can't speak anymore. And Waylaid fell there. Hell is your last day on Earth. The person you became meets the person. Wait, what? The person you became meets the person you could have been. Oh, I see. You know why that hurts for me? You know why that hurts for me? Because if I tried harder, I could have actually been a professional footballer. Because I had the technical ability and stuff. I had the touch, I was rapid. Like, of course, my knee injury didn't help, but like, let's be honest. I could have recovered from that, and if I took care of myself better. I think if I met who I could have become, I would have been like a professional footballer somewhere. I'm not saying I would have been great, but I would have been pro footballer, and that's the best job to have in it. Baldi? I suppose that was my world class talent, football, although I'm not world class. You get the point too. But I think, you know what's so funny about professional footballers? I don't think that half the professional footballers are the most talented players out there. Like, I genuinely think that if you get any kids, like any kid, 10 years old, and you convince this guy he can be a pro footballer, if he tries his best, he will become a pro footballer. I am convinced. I am convinced that anyone can become a pro footballer if they try hard enough. But they have to do it before turning like 15, I would say. Yeah, it is sad, isn't it? It is sad. Now I'm over here streaming. That's even sadder. But at least I have you guys. At least I have you guys. Nah, it was just I didn't try. Because, like, all the tactics stuff, I didn't get. Like, I didn't get, I just... all I did was I trained my shots. I trained my shots, like, my dribbling came natural in it. You can't train something that comes natural. I could just dribble. If I was dribbling, you can't get a ball off of me. Like, that simple, right? But all I did was training my shots and doing headers sometimes. And that's all. I did not bother to train on positioning, which is so important in modern football. I did not care about passing because I was like, okay, give me the ball and I will score. And I'm gonna dribble through them. So, I guess I didn't really give it a try, if you say it's like that, isn't it? I didn't take care of my body either. Which is why it's breaking down now, and I'm 22. Pedri now, into Olmo. Now into Lewandowski. Lewandowski. Into Balde, Lewandowski again, Lewandowski! Shot is blocked. Going pro in football is about going at it and taking as many opportunities as possible. And they will come, by the way. They will come, those opportunities. Trying to push through farther than everyone because most people are quitters, absolutely. And you know what's another thing? Knowing your limits. Knowing what you can and can't do. You know why some players who are dog shit, like technically, are so good, like professional footballers. You know who? Why? Because they know their limits. You think that, what is his name? Nico Williams, what is his name? You think that guy believes he is a good footballer? Nico Williams knows he's dog shit, but he knows his strengths and his limits. And he plays to them. And that's why he gets a professional contract and good money. What position would you play if you went pro? I would have been a striker or a second striker, one or the other. Probably striker because I am pretty tall. I would have been a striker, kind of like tap and merchant striker, kind of like Vlahovic. Like, you know, Vlahovic, I would have been that type of striker. Just tap it in. Man needs to stretch, absolutely. Is that a regret of yours? Not going pro? Not really. I don't really regret anything in life. Because you know what, yeah? If I was a pro footballer right now, I would not be streaming. And okay, I might have more money, but let's be honest. I enjoy this. Yeah, absolutely. It's a job, and many people forget that as well. Going the ball backwards and oh no, heavy touch. A lot of people forget that it's a job. Because when they see people streaming like full time, when they see people doing fun jobs, they're like, oh, all you do is play a children's game, all you do is stream. But like, when you do it full time, it's not that easy, man. Like, I'm not streaming full time, but streaming is really not that easy. Like, if streaming is as easy as people think, a lot more people would be professional streamers. You know? The reason why streaming, yeah, is so difficult is because you have to do it when you're not in the mood for streaming. And let me tell you something. It's a lot easier to do a desk job that you're not in the mood for doing. And I have worked jobs before. I've done like internships. I've had part-time jobs. It's a lot easier to do a desk job when you're not feeling up to it than to convince yourself to go live for a stream when you don't feel like streaming. It's so much more difficult. Mentally, it's so much more difficult, I think. And I'm not saying that streaming as a job is more difficult. Let's be honest, all jobs have their advantages and disadvantages. But that includes streaming, that includes pro football. That includes everything. If you think that any job is easier than yours, sure, the pay might be better, but if a job has better pay, it means it's a caveat for it. No job that has good pay. Nah, desk jobs are easy as fuck. Don't lie. Desk jobs are easy as fuck. Come on. Everyone who says that a desk job is soul crushing is lying. You know what the thing is with desk jobs? They're easy as fuck, but the pay is shit. And the ball into the box and headed backwards. That's the problem with desk jobs. The pay is shit and you're a prisoner. You lack freedom when you have a desk job. You don't get any freedom to do anything. So it's soul crushing if you can't stand that kind of work. But then just go get a physical job, innit? Go blue collar. If you can't sit still, innit? Anything you don't like but force yourself to do will kill you internally. That's why it's important to go after what you want when you're young. Absolutely. And if by chance you succeed, you've made it, innit? Like, do I think I'm gonna go? Do I think I will go professional in streaming? Not really. Like, unless a bunch of people start subscribing now. Like, realistically, this channel ends when I graduate university. And that is 2 years from now. In 2 years from now, I graduated from university. If by that time, my channel is like big and I'm making enough money from it, sure, I might be a full-time YouTuber. But realistically speaking, I won't be. And at least I've done it, you know? At least I've done it. Because then I can't say, oh well, I didn't do it. Then I can't have that regret anymore. I mean, corporate America, sorry, they make people want to sell. I'm gonna be honest, Jay, and please don't take it as an insult. Literally everything about America is a big criticism for... America is just a perfect criticism for capitalism. America is capitalism failed. Balked back. If you want to have a good example for capitalism, just don't go to America. There are successful capitalist countries out there. America is not one of them. Blue collar is shit too, where people with failed dreams go to work. Now, a lot of blue collar jobs. I mean, a lot of blue collar jobs are people with failed dreams, but a lot of blue collar jobs are just people who like to do physical work. At least over here. Maybe it's different over in America, but over here, a lot of people with blue collar jobs are just people who like to do physical work. Like my uncle does my uncle what do you call it in English? What's the English word? Truck. My uncle is a truck driver. And he likes it. He's very good at it. And he's gotten his own truck company now. He started just driving trucks for someone else, yeah? He saved up money. He bought his own truck. He started doing independently trucking. Like for people at low costs. And he's actually like gone up to have a company where he has other truckers, and that's something he likes doing. You're right. To the corporate America stuff. What country are you from? That's a trick question. What country was I born in? I was born in Bruges, and I've grown up here. Belgium, and I've grown up here. So I guess that's the country I'm from. My dad's family is from Germany. My mom's family is from England. So, fuck England, by the way. That's a shit all over country. So, that's a tricky question. And my grandma is French. So, tell me where I'm from. I generally say Belgian or French. I think I became socialist, low-key the other day. If we're gonna have to pay taxes for things, it should cover our basic needs. Absolutely. I think taxes are always gonna exist. Like, government needs money, and if you don't have taxes, it's gonna be ridiculous tariffs, which don't work in modern economy, especially in EU, where you have, like, no tariffs, because how the EU works as an economic union. So, the government is going to need to raise some funds. But if they're going to have those taxes, then you need to have the basic needs covered. I think a strong military, or just a respectable military really, is important if you pay taxes and having all your basic needs covered. I think we should also focus on your own people first and then on other people. I don't think you should be sending money to Israel. Like, let's be honest. If your people are homeless, don't send money to Israel, right? Just don't like communism, which is fair. Communism was tried once in Catalonia. Like, when people say, like, Soviet Union, that's socialism, not communism. The only time communism has been tried is in Catalonia, to my knowledge. Maybe it's been tried elsewhere, but to my knowledge, Catalonia is the only ever communist country. It failed horribly. Like, it failed horribly. I've been to Belgium before. It's a beautiful country. Just don't go to the south. Don't go to the south, bro. South Belgium, Wallonia, that's a hellhole. I live in Denmark, but what I wouldn't give to move out of Denmark. Yeah, I want to go to Spain. I want to go to Spain as well, but Denmark, I've been to Copenhagen. I went to the Copenhagen major. I go to every major, almost every major. I didn't go to Shanghai because I'm not fucking rich. But I went to the Copenhagen major, and man, Navi won, bro. Navi won, but yeah. Now we're shit again. It's a beautiful place. Copenhagen is one of the best cities I've ever been to. It's so clean. Copenhagen is so fucking clean. And that's a city with like 1 million inhabitants. Or maybe more. So fucking clean, bro. In El Salvador, they, that next comment is spicy. In El Salvador, they paid for the people utilities in January. Really? I need to look this up. I've not heard about this. America can easily do that for everyone. America can provide for everyone. Well, if you mean every American, I agree. But they keep sending out money to be burdened away. Israel is raping us, spicy. They now have spies in university to snitch students talking bad on them. Really? Yikes. America is a fucking dystopia, isn't it? America is a dystopia. Oh, Jamal, ball forward here. Pedri. Come on, fucking pass this ball, mate. Oh, he wins the ball back. That. Oh my days, Barcelona is shit right now. You seen that phase of play? Pedri can't pass a ball. Gets it back anyhow, because shit's passing by Valicano. Then ball falls to 7 here. Pau Torres. Is that Torres? Number 7. He fucking, yeah, that's Ferran Torres. He fucking passes the ball off of, Pedri. Somehow comes back to Jamal. And then he just... terrible touch. Yeah, Copenhagen is beautiful. But what I won't get... Oh. Nah, grass isn't greener on the other side, man. Bro, if you've ever been on holiday to the United States, man, it's depressing. It's actually so depressing. It's actually so depressing if you've ever been there. Nobody has a life there. Like, no offense to Americans, but like, people feel soulless. And the food is unhealthy as fuck. Like eating the food there, you want to die. Like, oh! Oh! Rayo Vallecano counted here. The Frutos has it over the bar. Like, I understand why people want to be suicidal based on American food alone. On American food alone, I will be suicidal if I had to live in Spain, but I had to eat American food for the rest of my life. I can't lie. American food is... How can Americans eat that? I can't lie. Like American McDonald's? How is American McDonald's, the place where it was invented, the worst fucking McDonald's? It's dog shit, bro. How can you mess up your own invention? I mean, England do it all the time with sports. They suck at cricket. They suck at soccer. They suck at American football, which was rugby initially, which was technically invented by the British. But yeah, you get the point, isn't it? I didn't even read this. My apologies. Yeah, they can cover it for every American and homelessness. You know what is about this as well, yeah? Did you know that the majority of homes in America are owned by BlackRock? Majority of homes by America are owned by a company. How? Majority of homes. I'm not talking about buildings, homes. You know why? Because that way they can increase homelessness. You know why they want more homeless people? Homeless people commit crimes. You know why they want crimes? Crimes keep people busy and scared. Jamal. Oh, good first touch, good second touch. Still Jamal. Goes down in the box, but it won't be a penalty. It's going to be a goal kick. But they don't do it on purpose. People are Yeah, I agree. I agree with this completely. I've never been to the United States, but doesn't it depend? Yeah, it does depend. What state you live in, but America is very backwards. Like America is very backwards. A lot of things, like you know how America is like the place of technology. Most technologies that are invented in America are not widespread in America. Europeans have more access to American technology than Americans. Which is very sad. You get used to it, bro. And people eat it because they work such shitty jobs. They have no energy to make food. So to get the most convenient thing. We traded out souls and dignity for convenience. Sounds pretty accurate. And you know what people say? Yeah? People are like, I want my freedom to do this or that, but you know what I think? I honestly think people don't need as much freedom as they have in America. I think America has a major problem of too much freedom. Like, there's so much freedom for companies to do stuff. Like, is it freedom when companies get to do stuff that actively hardens the freedom of employees, that actively hardens the freedom of, like, citizens? I don't think that's freedom anymore. I think America uses freedom as an excuse for abuse. I think they use freedom as an excuse for abuse. That is my quote of the day. BlackRock has more money than multiple countries. Correct, and most of their money is actually unknown assets, like just stuff that they have on a account in Saudi or something. They are destroying us. Yeah, they are absolutely destroying America. They also put presidents who made real changes on the dollar. Also put the presidents who made real changes on the dollar bills to mock them. Yep. And ball goes out now for the throw-in, or the goal kick, sorry, to Barca. At least it's not as bad as Venezuela. I think you can say that for a lot of countries. It's bullcrap. America is just an economic zone, but I'm still grateful to. I'm sure it's better than some areas, but like better than what, right? But I think if you're rich, the United States will be perfect for you. But if you're middle class or lower, it can be terrible. I think that's the exact thing. I think if you're high class or rich, high class is not the same as rich, by the way. High class people who think they're rich, you're so fucking cringe, my guy. Can you buy a house, cash, tomorrow, anywhere? No? Then you're not rich. Please stop talking. But yeah, high class and rich people, yeah, they live comfy in America, but I feel like that's such a small portion of the population there. I feel like that's such a small portion of the population that gets to live that life. The American dream has been limited to the American elite. The American dream is the dream of the elite, which has been completely taken away from the average citizen of America. And America probably would have been the greatest country to live in 20, 30 years ago. Yeah, movies have terrible representation of America. The representation of American movies are horrible, bro. I mean, obviously American movies are gonna have American PR. Same with, like, European movies, I guess. This goalkeeper has more skill, by the way, than half the outfield players. Absolutely cooked almost there. Lejeune has not played a good game, by the way. You drank the Kool-Aid. It's a country with lots of miserable people. With lots of opportunities, sorry. But people are miserable if you're not filthy rich. Yeah, absolutely. But the opportunity, I feel like, is very limited. Full time. There you go. Yeah, that was something of a game. How did they miss so many chances? How did this game end 1-0? The amount of chances they missed, you would think that this game ended like 10-0 or something. Or like 10-5. Pedri as MVP. Not quite sure, but sure, he can be. Yup. But yeah, this game was all over the place, I can't like. The conversion rate is terrible here. Like, if Barcelona played this way in the Champions League, they're gonna get cooked. They're gonna get cooked. Yeah, and I feel like Vallecano was actually better in the second half. They just couldn't score. And I feel like so many Spanish teams... I closed the wrong tab again. I feel like so many Spanish teams have that problem, don't they? Where they absolutely cook, but they just can't score. They just cannot score. Let me pull this out again. Pause. I accidentally closed chat. There you go. But yeah, you know what it is yet, though? Countries to live in. I feel like if you live in a country, like let's say Japan. Japan is an amazing country to live if you're an influencer. Because they specifically banned it to influencers. If you're foreign in Japan, bro, all the women want you. Because Japanese women like white men. Like, that's a fact. White men in Central Africa, like Kenya, oh my days, Kenya, hella popular. Black men in the UK, hella popular, bruv. I think immigrants always have the better aspect of a country, but usually because immigrants tend to be a bit richer as well. Big up to the Silt. Subscribe right now, you frauds, but we're not done yet. I'm gonna fetch my microphone, or not my microphone, my headset, because we're gonna react to the video that Jay asked me to react to. For example, New York, I thought a fantastic image of it. But my friends who have visited describe it as really stinky, correct. It's a horrible city. It's a horrible city. With homeless people on the streets and rats everywhere. Yeah, the rats are insane in New York. Rats are insane. People need Christ, simple as that. Let's pray for people, shall we? Some people cannot find Jesus, but I promise you, on this channel we have found Jesus, bro. Bismillah. We have Jesus, we have Allah, we have whoever we need. We have whoever we need. I'll just put this here. Yeah, where is my fucking headset? Let me put this headset on so we can react to the video. All this stuff will go away, but Christ is eternal. Now this is a religious channel. You know what's funny? We didn't even talk about the game in the second half. I don't think we've talked about the game at all in the second half. Second half was worse than the first half, to be fair. Still decent, but not as good.
They bring the Saul off the bench and Correa off the bench. Yeah, like they got a sick bench. Lino off the bench. Yeah, yeah. But do you actually genuinely think that
Can you hear me now? I think it's because I plugged into this thing. Can you hear me now? Oh yeah, let me stop this timer, by the way. You can see what I do with my shorts, by the way. I'm still getting shorts from fucking Game of Thrones in it.
Here's a list.
So okay, perfect. Now it should work, I think. Can hear the video, but can't hear you. Yeah, I think it's the headphones. Should work now, too. Should it work now? Yes, perfect. Okay. Perfect. Voila. Let's get going. Let's just watch this and I'll pause throughout the thing. In fact, let me change the title as well. Let me change the title of this stream. Because we're not really doing a watch long anymore, are we? Give me a second. I've got the perfect title here. I've got the perfect title for the stream. Guys, I need you to refresh. I need you guys to refresh stream. Because I have the perfect title. Refresh your stream. Refresh your stream right now. Go in. Go in. Tell me what the title is. That title is perfect for the video we're about to cover here. Should I change the thumbnail? Yeah, you know what? Messi and Ronaldo playing chess. You know what's fun, by the way? You know what's fun about this Ronaldo and Messi playing chess image? That is actually a real position that Magnus Carlsen and I believe was it Fabiano Coruna? Magnus Carlsen and Fabiano Coruna played. That is a real chess position that has been played by top players. And I think Magnus won that game with the black pieces. I can't remember completely. Give me a second, yeah, I'm saving this thumbnail. Oops, I closed it instead. Thumbnails. All the streams, I suppose. Not reoccurring. Codes. There you go. Now this stream is just me fixing my setup. Magnus or Bobby Fischer? Oh, Magnus all day long. Magnus all day long. It's not even close, is it? Like, Magnus Carlsen fucking dominated chess for so long. The only thing is, yeah, Bobby Fischer did go insane. Bobby Fischer did go insane, so maybe if he didn't go insane, but, you know, stuff happens. Stuff happens. I'll keep the captions on, just in case you guys cannot hear it very well.
Here is a list of the players
Go subscribe to this guy, by the way. Go subscribe to Young Simba. Make some really good content.
with the most seasons with 25 plus league goals in a single year. You'll see some all-time greats on this list who have managed to have many seasons scoring at an elite level. Then you have Messi and Ronaldo in a league of their own. This is just one of the...
What's this by? You guys can't see my mouse, can you? I don't know if you guys can see my mouse, but what is this that Messi is holding? Just asking.
many stats these two have embarrassed football in. The Messi versus Ronaldo debate is the most controversial debate in sports. It's caused a divide between the fans, and no matter how hard you argue, there will never be an agreed upon answer. But what I'm about to show you in this video will completely change how you view this debate forever. Rather than pitting these two against each other, in this video we're going to take a look at just how impossible these two careers are, showcasing just how much better than football history they were.
I can't see chats right now, by the way, but it won't be coming up on screen. But yeah, World Cup.
And what it will take for someone to replicate their greatness. Only then will you realise what they've achieved may have just ruined how we view football forever.
I won't say forever, because let's be honest, there are a lot of kids out there who did not watch prime Messi and Ronaldo. and they're gonna be the future football fans.
We all know about the Ballon d'Ors, Champions Leagues and countless goals and trophies they managed to get, but what you may not know is just how out of reach some of the records they have broken are. So let's break
I definitely know this.
it down, because it gets way crazier than you think. Before breaking down what the two did combined, let's first look at their dominance separately, starting off with the machine himself. Ronaldo over his career has been known as the embodiment of hard work, and over the years we've seen firsthand just how his hard work has turned him into an unstoppable force in football. At nearly 40 years old, with a career spanning 23 years, Ronaldo is the footballer with the most official goals ever, with a number that is still going up.
He's probably gonna retire with 1,000 goals, which is gonna be insane. Imagine he retires the day after he scores like his 1,000. But by the way, was that Billy with an old school World Cup? Billy did not. When Billy won the World Cup, it was not this trophy. I don't know if that's like Photoshop or if that's like a photo shoot they did with the modern trophy. But when Billy won the World Cup, it was a different one. Billy World Cup. Okay, it is an official photo, but yeah, the World Cup trophy. When Billy won it, looks like this. Same with when England won it. England World Cup, like if you look at the trophy, it's the old one. It's the old trophy. See? It's not the modern one. Yeah, this is a better picture. Bobby Charlton, you know? When did that World Cup trophy start being used? Because Maradona did when Maradona won it, it was this trophy. Not sure when they switched. In fact, I'll look that up. When did they switch World Cup trophy? Yeah, when did it change? 1974. Yeah, every World Cup before 1974 was with the old trophy, which like well, looked like I just showed you guys.
Most official goals ever, with a number that is still going up. A record that seems untouchable and got me thinking, what will it actually take for anyone to break that record? But before we answer that, besides scoring more goals than literally anyone else in history, Ronaldo has an adaptability that often doesn't get spoken about. Whether it's in England, Spain or Italy, Ronaldo has managed to always dominate and is the only player ever to score 30 plus goals in a single season in 3 of Europe's top 5 leagues. He's navigated the physicality of the Prem, the technicality.
And you know what, yeah? The only reason it's only 3 is because he only played in 3 leagues. Like, if he played in Bundesliga and Liga 1, he would have gotten that records too. I guess Messi might have as well if he did that when he was younger.
Of La Liga and the defensiveness of Serie A. Not to mention, he's won the league multiple times in each country too. Winning these massive trophies is far from easy. Multiple times in each country too. Winning these massive trophies is far from easy, and only a handful of players have ever.
Oh, by the way,
winning these.
If you want to have this, yeah, like I've done like a lot of stuff on trophies on Twitter. If you want to have like this trophy in like the Man United colors, I have that over here somewhere. If you want to scroll, you'll probably find it somewhere. Oh my days. Old ass photos, bruh, with my fish. So yeah, you see? Exact same one. It's not really that difficult, but just saying. If you want to use this, yeah, go, but you're making like a video and you need to do like Man United or Leicester, go over to my channel. I have one for like Leicester, for Man United, for Arsenal, for Liverpool. So I guess go check that out if you care about that.
Massive trophies is far from easy, and only a handful of players have ever won a league title, domestic cup and super cup, Champions League, Club World Cup, Golden Shoe and Ballon d'Or. This haul of trophies is enough for an elite career, except Ronaldo has done it twice at 2 different clubs. The only player ever to do so. The fact he's managed to be so consistent throughout his career.
Really? I didn't actually know that. I've watched this before, by the way. That must have slipped my mind.
Is one of the things that truly sets Ronaldo apart. We're not talking about 2 or 3 seasons of greatness followed by struggling years. No, year in, year out, Ronaldo was reliable enough to score. He's the only player ever to score 60 plus goals in 4 different calendar years, and is the only player ever to score 50 plus goals in 7 consecutive calendar years.
I'm pretty sure that Messi also has like 7 years, but it's not consecutive. Correct me if I'm mistaken.
Considered elite if he does this once or twice. 7 times in a row is actually laughable. The silly thing about Ronaldo's goal scoring records is that they just go on forever, like his international goal record, his hat-trick records and more. But at the risk of this video being 20 hours, let's turn our eyes over.
Yeah, if you want to go at these goal records, like you can do the same with Haaland, I think. If you want to go at these goal records, you can go all day with some of these records. Because the records that these men break, it's ridiculous. It's actually ridiculous. Especially Ronaldo.
To what I believe is Ronaldo's greatest accomplishment, his Champions League records. Ronaldo is by far the highest scoring player in Champions League history with 140 goals, with Messi second with 129 and Lewandowski third with 101. Other than that, no one really comes close. However, unlike his other goals records, this one might be in jeopardy. Reason being is with the way the new Champions League format.
I know what he's gonna say, like it's in jeopardy, but they do differentiate. UEFA actually has differentiated and has given him a specific award for being getting that 17 goals in the old format. So they did give him an award for that, and he is ever eternal engraved as the top goal scorer of the old Champions League format. So I don't really think that's in jeopardy.
Works, you now play an extra 2 group games and potentially 2 extra knockout games. You're also playing against more weaker opponents, which gives more chances to stat pad and score loads. Even his record of 17 goals in a single season might be broken. Someone like Haaland now has a pretty good chance to catch Ronaldo with all the extra games he gets. However, that is not...
Which is a shame, by the way, because I think in the old format, if Haaland has a very good season, he could maybe get that, you know, but Like, he can't do it as consistently as Ronaldo.
The only stat Ronaldo leads. Let's look at knockout Champions League goals. On this graph is a ranking of the players with the most knockout goals in the champs. You can see Lewandowski and Benzema both on 32 and others around the 20 goal mark.
Half of Benzema's goals in knockout stage of Champions League were assisted by Ronaldo.
Except, if you look further ahead, you'll see Messi way out in the distance with 49 goals, and then somewhere even further along, you have him, 67 goals in 82 games. By far, the most goals in Champions League knockout history. I don't see this record being touched anytime soon. For context, Haaland has 8 so far, and Mbappe 20. But it gets even more crazy. If you take away Ronaldo's round of 16 goals and only include goals scored in the quarterfinals, semis and final, he still has 42 goals, which is more than everyone else but Messi. So even if someone with the new format matches Ronaldo's knockout goals, they for sure aren't touching his goals from the quarters onward. He's simply too much of a big game player. He's the only player ever to score in 3 Champions League finals. And over a 12-year span in his career, he reached 11 semi-finals out of 12 years, during which he reached 6 finals. What he has done in the Champions League is unmatched.
And the only one he lost was against Messi, but...
And to top it off, only 6 players in this competition have ever managed to win the Golden Boot more than once. Then you have Messi, who's won it a shocking 6 times. Then there's Ronaldo, who's won...
You know what's shocking as well? When you see Van Nistelrooy in here. People forget Van Nistelrooy existed, bro. Like, people forget how good Van Nistelrooy was for just a short period of time.
On its 7. Going over these records truly put into perspective just how much further ahead he is than the rest of the competition. But now it's time to go over the absurdity of someone whose records I'm willing to bet my life on won't get touched. Let's talk about the alien. While researching this video, the amount of records I found that Messi had is simply unreal. But I will go over what I deem to be the craziest records. And let me say, what you're about to see is truly crazy. Messi ranks number 1 in a lot of categories. He ranks number 1 in the most goals.
Like, I think, like, I was just too late to see the career of Zidane. I saw Zidane in the 2006 World Cup, because that's when I started watching football. I think, if I did not see Messi's career, I would have been so distraught. I'm so happy I saw Messi's career. Like, missing Zidane's career, yeah, but if I missed Messi's career, I would have been so distraught, man, because he is genuinely something else. These guys have ridiculous stats, yeah, they do. Shameless says the suit. Are you Team Messi or Team Ronaldo? I prefer Messi. I'm gonna subscribe to this channel. Yeah, subscribe to this channel. Young Simba, go subscribe to him. I haven't liked this video, by the way. Like the stream and subscribe to me as well. That's a ridiculous stat on Benzema too. Yeah, ridiculous stat, isn't it? So many GOATs were pushed away in history because of Messi and Ronaldo. Yeah, absolutely.
Ever in a single top flight league with 474, as well as having.
And he'll get there himself later in the video. But so many greats just have abysmal statistics when you compare them to these two.
He's won by a player ever with 46 trophies. For context, Harry Kane has 0. And then there's the records we all know about, like his 8 Ballon d'Ors, his 2 World Cup goals.
Harry Kane is not world class either. Harry Kane is not world class. Like, let's not do that Harry Kane gimmick.
Golden balls as well as a winner's medal. The only person to score at every single stage of the World Cup. But the thing is with Messi that I can't seem to wrap my head around is just how much further ahead of everyone else he is. It's hard to put into words this wide margin. So instead, I'll show you. Here is a chart of the top 10 players with the most goals and assists in Europe's major leagues in the 21st century. You have the usual suspects like Totti and Aguero, Benzema, Zlatan and Lewandowski all
Totti was a baller as well, by the way.
Over 400.
Harry Kane,
Ronaldo,
gets
way
his face
up
as
on
usual.
646.
Harry Kane is the most overrated striker in a fucking lifetime, bro. Who was it that said that Harry Kane is better than Suarez? I forgot. Someone here said Harry Kane is better than Suarez. Bro. You know, that's how overrated this man is. People comparing him to Suarez.
Others look tiny in comparison. And then there's Messi. This is the gap between Messi and literally everyone else. He's made their numbers look mediocre. skewing our perspective on what greatness
Let's be honest, he did not intend to do that. Let's be honest.
actually looks like. And we will talk about the implications this has later. For Messi, his playmaking is
didn't
what
intend to
stands
do
out the
that.
most. Assists are a kind of hard stat to compare. They are completely reliant on your teammates scoring, and so they can never paint the full picture. Instead, chances created and big chances created tells a better story, as it doesn't matter if your teammate scores or not, you still get recognized for your creativity. In the history of Europe's top...
If I was Messi, by the way, in the World Cup, yeah, Rosa, it was you. If I was Messi in the World Cup, I would have been so distraught losing against France, knowing I just was man of the match. Messi should have been man of the match against France, but all Argentina let him down like fuck, bro.
Top 5 leagues since big chances created became a stat a long time ago, only one player ever has managed to get 25 plus goals and 25 plus big chances created in a single league season.
I'm gonna go and bet that Messi got 25 goals and 25 big chances created in either 2008-9 or 2010-11 as well. In one of those two seasons before big chances created became a set.
That man is Messi. He's done it 7 times, including 30 plus in both stats 3 times. I promise you, we won't ever see anyone even come close. For someone to be so prolific in front of goal or this creative is rare, but both in one player, he has even more playmaking records, but that one just makes no sense. It's almost pointless going over every single record, but there's just one thing I think everyone needs to see. The greatest year in football, 2012. I could make a whole separate video on this year alone, but let's sum up how silly this year.
There's so many videos on that year, isn't it? You know what it is, yeah? In that year, I was 10 years old back then, watching football, bro. Bro, that was big football, I can't lie. Because, obviously, Man City won the league title that year. First league title I'd ever seen for either of my clubs, because Club Brugge decided to stop winning titles the moment I watched them. First league title I'd ever seen for either of my teams. He was unreal that year, Messi. That is big football. 2012 is the best football year for me, personally.
Year was. In 2012, Messi scored 91 goals in a calendar year, officially the most anyone has ever scored. What's even crazier is he also had the longest scoring streak in consecutive league games with 21 games in a row, the most in history. He scored 33
When you look,
goals.
by the way, at like Josef Bican at Slavia Praha, people are like, oh, but that's like a foreigners league, that doesn't count. But these leagues are a lot stronger back in the day. So like, Josef Bican doing that in Slavia Praha. The Yugoslavian league used to be a lot stronger than what the Czech league is now.
During those 21 games. To truly appreciate how much of an anomaly Messi was in 2012, let me show you one more graph. This is a chart of each player who had the most goal contributions each season in Europe's top 5 leagues in all competitions. You had greats of the game like Henry who cracked 60 and Ronaldinho who managed 50. Then as you go through the years, the numbers get more and more absurd, with Messi showing his brilliance, routinely getting 70 plus and even 88. But despite Messi redefining what it means to have a good scoring
Suarez, by the way. Hey, Rosa. Luis Suarez, 81, and you're telling me Kane is better than this guy. Like, you know, wrap it up.
season, the 11-12 season shattered even his own expectations. 104 goals and assists in a single season. Triple digits. There's no word.
Like that's just ridiculous. Like that is the most ridiculous season in football, I think. I don't think anyone will reach that for the next 80 years. I think if anyone ever surpasses that Messi record, I'll be dead by that time.
Words to describe this anymore. So far, I've only gone over Messi and Ronaldo separately, but I promised in this video that what I've got to show you will truly change how you view and appreciate Messi and Ronaldo.
Yeah, 2005-06 Ronaldinho, he was different as well. But you know what it is here with goats like Ronaldinho? Absolute goats. He only did it one season. Messi casually did it 10 times.
Forever.
Absolutely.
See, Messi and Ronaldo need their own category in football, and I'll tell you why. Prior to the two taking over, the average number of goals needed to win the Golden Boot in the league was around 27 goals, with the record for the most in a season.
There was a player who scored like 40 goals and didn't win the Golden Boot because Messi scored 50. I can't remember who it was, but like ridiculous stats in it.
Belonging to Hugo Sanchez with 38. This is what a normal year of scoring looked like. Nothing out of the ordinary here. Then there's the 11-12 season. Oh, and also the 14-15 season as well. And pretty much every single season they played in, they shattered every record. The two of them scored 40 La Liga goals 3 times, with Messi once getting 50. The only player who has ever come close is Suarez when he managed to score 40. It literally took Suarez getting 40 goals to dethrone Messi or Ronaldo. It wasn't until the two of them left when we started seeing regular numbers again. But after seeing what Messi and Ronaldo did, how can we consider this regular? Our perception of scoring has been completely skewed. It's become impossible to see 25 goals scored.
Yeah, but you know, people at Haaland do this as well. Haaland scored 27 goals last season, and people are like, he had a bad season, while being injured for 2 months, by the way. So he missed 2 months of the season. He scored 27 goals, and people are like, well, that's not good. Because in his debut season, he scored 36. So people's perception are so ruined, man, in football. Because of Messi and Ronaldo.
And think it's elite. When we just watch two guys routinely get 40, it got to a point where there isn't even a point of comparing Messi and Ronaldo to other attackers anymore. Let's look at their prime scoring years. Between the 2010-11 and 2015-16 season, both Messi and Ronaldo scored 224 and 234 league goals respectively, for a combined total of 458 over.
I'm going to leave now. Thank you for the awesome stream. Thank you for sticking in, Isaac, and I'll see you on the next one. Thank you for coming in.
With those 6 seasons. So let's put Ronaldo and Messi's combined scoring numbers over these 6 years up against every single team in Europe.
This was the most ridiculous stat for me. When I first watched this video, this was the most ridiculous stat for me.
Top 5 leagues. After counting up every single team's scoring tally over the same period of time, Messi and Ronaldo's combined tally ended up ranking 4th place. This kind of blew my mind, because how can 2 guys outscore so many entire football clubs? But it gets worse, because during this 6-year stretch, Messi and Ronaldo missed some games, 45 to be exact. And so if we calculate not total goals, but goals per game,
if this part of the video is ridiculous, yeah, this is the most ridiculous part.
You'll find that Messi and Ronaldo combined for more goals per game than every single football club in Europe's top 5 leagues. 2 guys.
Bayern München, by the way, playing in a Farmers League.
More goals per game than the biggest clubs in Europe. Seeing one of them play was an anomaly. But 2 at the same time, what they did to football needs to be studied. But for all the joy they've brought to the sport, they've also ruined it at the same time. These 2 have redefined greatness. Players of past generations are now having their stats and accomplishments revised to take into account Messi and Ronaldo, and so players who were once considered GOATs have been knocked down a peg. Take someone like Cruyff, was considered the GOAT of European football. 3 Champions League titles, 3 Ballon d'Ors, and an iconic career that was going to be impossible to top. And while he's still considered a GOAT of his era, those numbers look small compared to Ronaldo's 5 Ballon d'Ors. And
that's the thing, people say a GOAT of his era. They add that suffix to it, of his era. Because you just can't compare it to Messi and Ronaldo, can you?
Champions Leagues, and Messi's 8. And now guys who were once considered tier 1 have now been bumped down to tier 2. It's even worse for the entire generation of footballers who had to unfortunately share a stage with Messi and Ronaldo.
De Bruyne would have won a Ballon d'Or. Xavi, Iniesta, Neymar. Like, these are players who would have won a Ballon d'Or if they didn't have to compete with Messi and Ronaldo. Neuer.
Achievements have been watered down, and a great striker has now become a good striker as a result.
Lewandowski, 2 Ballon d'Ors as well. Van Dijk. What is his name? Who is it? Van Persie? It wasn't Van Persie, right? No. Who had that great season in 2012? But there are so many players in it who had unreal years and just didn't get anything for it.
Players who managed to score 40 league goals in a season, like Lewandowski and Suarez, would have had their seasons immortalized in football history. But unfortunately, Messi and Ronaldo scored 40 league goals in their sleep. The harsh reality is some legends of the game should be held much higher than they are, but because they never truly got their chance to have the
Gareth Bale. Who talks about him? Wayne Rooney. Wayne Rooney is a flop, according to many people. Because look at Wayne Rooney. He's sitting on a bench next to Ronaldo. Nobody talks about Rooney anymore. Because Rooney, as great as he was, Ronaldo pissed over all of that.
The spotlight, they never got to cement their...
Here is a ridiculous stat. In 5 seasons, 5 seasons in a row, Ronaldo had more GA than Rooney in his entire career.
Status. When you get to define an era yourself, your legacy becomes way higher. But between 2008 and 2023, a whole 15-year span, no one else got to do that. Like, think about Xavi, Iniesta and Neymar. If Ronaldo and Messi didn't exist, they all would have 2 Ballon d'Ors to their name.
Yeah, Ribery, Neuer, a name Neymar, he already said. De Bruyne, I think, was on there. Let's go back.
Year span, no one else got to do that. Like, think about Xavi, Iniesta and Neymar. If Ronaldo...
Torres, Xavi, Iniesta, Ribery, Neuer, Neymar, Griezmann, really. Neymar, Van Dijk. 2020 obviously didn't get held. 22 would have been Haaland. No, sorry, 22. Who would have won the Ballon d'Or in 22? Didn't De Bruyne finish 3rd once? Ballon d'Or 2022. Benzema. Oh yeah, it was Benzema. Oh my days, I'm fucking stupid. But when did was this the Ballon d'Or that De Bruyne finished 3rd in? Yeah, okay. Oh, he was way behind Benzema as well. I think Courtois should have won that Ballon d'Or, by the way. I think Courtois was better than Benzema that year, but goalkeepers don't get credit.
And Messi didn't exist, they all would have 2 Ballon d'Ors to their name. Xavi and Iniesta would be considered the best midfielders of all time, no question. Same with Neuer and Van Dijk winning the award as well. Not to mention, because Messi and Ronaldo have so many Ballon d'Ors between them, a player winning the honour twice won't even seem as special knowing there's a guy out there somewhere with 8. But the main reason why they've been able to destroy so many records and create a tier of greatness all by themselves is their longevity and consistency. For 2 players to not only be on the top of their game so young, but to remain there well into their 30s is unheard of. Add on to the fact that they were rarely injured, they always performed at a high level, and they were able to deliver goals, assists and trophies, it's safe to say to reach this level is close to impossible. Since turning 30, Ronaldo has 447...
And we talked about this earlier when watching the game. A lot of this comes down to just well managed. They did not play that much in their teenage years, which is why they exploded so much as well. Because they were very well managed.
Goals, 3 Champions League titles, 3 league titles and a European Championship, as well as 2 Ballon d'Ors. His career after 30 years old is better than 99% of players' entire careers. And then you have Messi, who has won a Ballon d'Or in the 2000s, 2010s and 2020s, 3 entire decades. While most players were winding down their careers at 35, Messi was lifting the World Cup trophy. Now, longevity is something that has improved in modern football. We all know how meticulous Ronaldo is with taking care of his body, but guys like...
Yeah, when medicine gets better, so does longevity, but no one has had the type of longevity that Ronaldo, Messi and Ibrahimovic have had. You can argue Modric, but Modric comes off the bench. He doesn't start every game like Ibra did at 40.
Like Ibrahimovic, Modric, Lewandowski and even Benzema have shown that players can play much longer.
Benzema does not have anywhere near that same level of longevity. That was kind of a weird thing to say.
Longer than generations past. But take into consideration, Messi and Ronaldo both started at 17.
How old is Benzema? I don't think Benzema has that long longevity, does he? He's 37. Okay, fair enough. He's 37. I thought he was a bit younger. I thought he was like 35 or something.
And spent 2 decades playing at the highest level, outlasting the wonder kids who were supposed to replace them. For the next generation of wonder kids who made their start so young, they've been given the most unrealistic of expectations due to instant comparisons to Messi and Ronaldo. Every time a left-footed attacker bursts onto the scene, he's instantly compared to Messi. And every time, they fail to live up to the hype. Well, obviously, it's Messi. And what we're now seeing is the
Yeah, Benzema 34 in Saudi.
next generation of talent.
That's not the same longevity as like Messi and Ronaldo. That was a weird thing to say, but the other players are true.
Feeling the effects of the Messi-Ronaldo hangover. When it was rumored that Vinicius might win the 2024 Ballon
This is where it really peaks.
d'Or, all I saw was posts about Vinicius Jr. would be the worst Ballon d'Or winner in history.
To be fair, I do think that Rodri deserves the Ballon d'Or, but Vini had a good season too.
Because his numbers didn't come close to Ronaldo or Messi, despite the fact that Vini had numbers similar to every Ballon d'Or winner before the two.
I mean, you look at Vico, 30 GA, Owen 30, yeah, Owen, Michael Owen, his world-class, unreal season, only 32 GA. I mean, Ronaldo Nazario's stat is very dishonest. Ronaldo Nazario had 9 GA, but then went to the fucking World Cup and pissed over everybody and ass raped anyone in that World Cup. Nedved only had 25 GA? Really? Yikes.
The question is, will we devalue the future generation's accomplishments because they haven't reached the impossible standards of Messi and Ronaldo? Well, I think yes. We won't be able to help ourselves. So hypothetically, what is it actually going to take for the future generation to catch up to Messi and Ronaldo? If we look at Ronaldo's goal tally, that number
Drugs. Doping.
is only going up despite Ronaldo being close to 40. And it's safe to say Ronaldo will aim for 1,000 career goals. But since he's not in Europe anymore, for the sake of it, let's take Ronaldo's goal tally excluding his time in Saudi. That puts him on 836. The closest active players to that number are Lewandowski and Harry Kane. Neither of them on their current pace would reach Ronaldo anytime soon. In fact,
Lewandowski having 613 is also ridiculous, isn't it? Lewandowski is already older than Ronaldo was when he left Europe as well. I didn't realize that. Yeah, Lewandowski is old. He might retire at the end of the season. I think his contract is coming to an end, isn't it? So he might retire soon.
if they scored 40 goals a season, they'd both need to play until 41 years old to match Ronaldo's tally. However, there are two more players who actually are on better current pace, Mbappe and Haaland. But even if they both managed 40 goals a season, every single season, for the rest of their careers at Real Madrid and Man City, they'd both need to score at this rate until they were 38 and 39 to catch Ronaldo. Now 40 goals is doable to these guys, right? They've both already had seasons scoring 50 goals, but one season isn't enough. They'd need...
I think that the problem with Haaland is that he gets marked too closely and he doesn't have that Ronaldo ability to just drop deep, get the ball and shoot from 50 yards out or like 30 yards out.
Need to keep this level up for the next 13 seasons straight in Europe's most grueling leagues, staying free from injury just to have a chance. Miss a season or drop off in form and your chances are gone. Well, what about Messi's goal contribution record? Messi, excluding the MLS, has 1,177 total goal contributions, and this is a record.
Yeah, they're absolutely not touching those Messi and Ronaldo numbers, Jay, because you can already see Mbappe is 25 now. He's already slowing down. And he will continue to slow down. He's played too much as a teenager. Haaland has not played that much as a teenager, so he has a better chance, but he'll drop off when he hits 30.
I'm confident won't be touched. Best case scenario, let's take Lamine Yamal. Only 17 years old, already getting first team minutes and has burst into the scene. And
Again, he will drop off. 25? Bro, he is dead. Because he plays way too much as a teenager.
Say he has a career spanning 18 years of playing top level football. For Yamal to reach Messi's total goal contributions, he'd need 66 goals and assists per season, every season, for 18 years
Lamine Yamal would do very good to get that in one season in his career.
straight. To get 66 once is elite.
Yeah.
But for 18 years straight, For context, in the 21st century, only 7 players have managed to crack 66 goal contributions in a single season, and only Mbappe has done it more than twice. Ronaldo has managed to do it 6 times, and Messi has done it 8. And they both managed a hell of a lot more than 66. For anyone to even come close to these numbers, they'd have to have the discipline, the luck, longevity.
I'm pretty sure that Erling Haaland was very close to it in treble season. I think he got 63 or something like that.
Consistency, good teammates. There's just too many factors involved, and I just can't see anyone reaching this point ever again. What we witnessed Messi and Ronaldo do was truly one of a kind, except we witnessed both at the same time. And the truth is, they needed to exist at the same time to reach these numbers. They both propelled each other to heights no one knew possible. They both knew that they could never have an off year because the other was always there to pick up the pieces. Their motivation stemmed from knowing they had to be better than each other. And in the end, it gave us the most insane rivalry in the history of sports. So it doesn't matter who you think is better. The heights these two reached will never be reached again.
There you go. Oh, by the way, banging song. I can't play it right now, though. I see it pop up here. I can't play it because I'll get copyright struck into the abyss, but... I mean, this is stuff to think about, isn't it? This is stuff to think about. But when we're talking about, like, young players, the next Messi or stuff like that, most of these players don't even come close. Like, respect to the players, of course, but... when you talk about Lionel Messi and Cristiano Ronaldo, like... some people need to put respect on these players' surname, because they are way over disrespected. Let's catch up with chat now, so I did react to all of this. Now I have to click through all of these because I was way behind. Give me a second, I'll be right there. 20 years of dominating, absolutely. Hugo Sanchez won a golden boot all on one-touch goals. Yeah, you're right, isn't it? Yeah, thank you for sticking in. This part of the video is ridiculous stats. Owen only has 1 Ballon d'Or. Oh my days. Yikes, only 1 Ballon d'Or. You went only to best player in the world at once. Why would Messi and Ronaldo need to be humbled though? Like, if I'm Messi, I am not humble. If I'm Ronaldo, I am not humble. Why the fuck do you need to be humble? You are him. Like, let's imagine you're Messi or you're Ronaldo. You are him. You are that guy. Why be humble? If Lionel Messi walks in the most dangerous street in Argentina, butt fucking naked, people will kneel down and pray to him. Because he won them 2 Copa America and a World Cup. If Ronaldo does the same in Portugal, people will bow down and pray to them, bruh. These men are like a protected species in their respective countries. They're like gods over there. Why would you not be cocky? Like, let's be honest. Let's be honest. Why would you not be arrogant? When people say, oh, be humble, eh? Be humble, eh? Virtue of the get I have back there, be humble, eh? But yeah, when people say that shit, let's be honest. If you're that good, why be humble? Nobody is touching him, you know, bro. You try touching Messi, bro. You're gonna wish you got some CIA level torture by the time they're done with you. CIA level torture will be preferable to whatever these men gonna do to you. Yeah, Messi and Ronaldo both have a lot of statues everywhere. Cristiano Ronaldo has had a very poorly made statue in Madrid, doesn't he? Like that statue with the shit bronze face in Madrid. He does have that. It's actually shocking that neither Ronaldo nor Messi have a statue at like the Bernabeu or the Camp Nou. They should really have statues there, shouldn't they? But somehow they don't. I guess Barcelona and Real Madrid don't care about the players. I mean, we knew that, but I guess we didn't know that, but we knew that. Anyhow, how long have we been live here? 2 hours 44 minutes. Yeah, we've been live for a decent amount of time. Some ridiculous stats though, isn't it? When you go through their careers, they were unreal. Absolutely unreal. So yeah, that's it for me. I'm trying to find somewhere to redirect to. So don't leave yet. Do not leave yet. Unless nobody is live. Is nobody live that I like? The Biden view is live. I guess I'll redirect you guys to the Biden view. So yeah. What is this? Me and my friends used to joke that the sculptor forgot he had to make a statue and made it overnight. You know what? That's probably true. I will also be surprised if that is true. But yeah. That's it for me. Thank you for watching to the end. Like and subscribe if you haven't already. Helps out a ton. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye.